Hello, hello. Happy Thursday, my friends. We'll see how this goes. You all know I'm more of an afternoon kind of person. I like to spend my mornings on my own because I'm a little grumpy usually in the morning. But we'll see how I do today. It's late morning, so I think I'm all right. I've had a little bit of breakfast and I've had my hot chocolate. Actually, I'm still drinking my hot chocolate. I have hot chocolate every day, you guys. I know it's really bad for the waistline, but I don't do coffee and I just can't make myself like tea. So that's what I'm drinking this morning. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. I actually agreed to go into work early today because they're really shorthanded. They had somebody call in sick and then one of the other ladies is leaving early. So I said that I would go in for 1 o'clock today instead of 4 o'clock, which is when I usually go in on Thursdays. But it's been super, super busy. I think the springtime, everybody's like, oh, let's redo the house, right? So they're all buying tile floors and tile backsplashes and all the things. So rather than leave them shorthanded, I figured I would go in, even though I'm almost sore. I have a ton of stuff I need to get done. So I will definitely be working most of the weekend here in the studio. But for now, I'm gonna go help my coworkers because that's what you do, right? So yeah, so we're gonna do a little stamping today. It's kind of, it's always impromptu on Thursday, right? That's why it's called Thursday Throwdown. We're just gonna see what happens. So let's go ahead and turn this around and see what we make today. Don't mind my desk as always. We're gonna, whoop. Those are all the projects I need to get done. Some of the projects I need to get done. Let me just see. It looks really dark here on my screen, so let me just see what it looks like when it comes up on my computer. Okay, it looks okay, I guess. I have my light on, but the glare, of course, is a problem. I think I'm going to use Taco Fiesta again. I'm just loving this one, and honestly, because I am going into work early today, I haven't had a chance to place the order for Virtual Creative Escape yet. So, if you wanted to sneak in, you can still do that. The registration link should still work for you. It will be closing up, though, probably tomorrow. I don't know that I'll do it tonight, but sometime tomorrow I will probably go ahead and put the order through before or after work. So if that's something you were thinking about, be sure to check that out. I will post the link again later today for one last shot. Otherwise, we are going to have so much fun. I've already ordered some of the fun pillow gifts that I'm super excited about, and yeah, it'll be really, really fun. So let's go ahead and make a little card. So is Taco Fiesta a new stamp set? Yes. It is in, well, it's relatively new. It was in the January through April mini catalog. So it's in the little mini catalog. This is actually one of the ones that was created by one of our $1 Million achievers, Erica Serwin, who is actually a really phenomenal person. I met her in person years and years ago, and she's so sweet. And this is totally up her alley. And of course, it's totally up my alley just because it's tacos, and I love tacos. The only thing that's missing from this stamp set is a margarita, you guys. I love margaritas, but that's okay. We have other drinks. We have other stamp sets for alcoholic beverages and non-alcoholic beverages. So this one is focused on tacos, which I love. All right, so I think my favorite part of this, I don't know if you guys noticed, is you can have the different faces. So you can have one with a mustache. So for your taco or your chili pepper or your cactus or burrito, like they can all have faces, and I think that's hysterical. I just love it. All right. So, I had this idea, and we're gonna see if it's gonna work. I wanted to kind of make like a pinata feel, like kind of like that, that little ruffly kind of feel. So I have a bunch of polished pink cardstock, this nice bright pink. This is one of the colors that's going away, so just keep that in mind. There's 5 colors that are definitely leaving because they're the, well, I shouldn't say definitely, typically they leave because it's an in color, but since they're doing a color refresh as well in the new catalog, meaning they're going to revamp our color collections, so some of our existing colors may retire for good, and then some older in colors, or the ones that are retiring right now, could possibly end up in the core collection. So typically, though, these colors will retire, and like I said, they could come back in a color refresh either this time or in the future. But if you like any of these colors, you'll want to make sure that you grab them ASAP. And even if there's any colors in the existing color collections that you really like, I would grab them now, because once the colors are announced next week to demonstrators, they'll start releasing that information to their customers, and of course people will start buying up all the colors, so you might not be able to get cardstock or ink refills or anything like that. So if you need any cardstock, ink refills, ink pads, that kind of stuff for existing colors that you have and you love, I would buy them now, just in case they are in the color refresh and retiring, because that would really stink if you can't get them anymore. But these are the ones that are the in colors that retire this year regardless. Like I said, they could make it into a core collection, but we never know. So Fresh Freesia, Polished Pink, Evening Evergreen, Soft Succulent, and Pale Papaya. These are actually some of my favorite in colors in a while. I love them. But we'll see what happens. All right, hi Elizabeth. I'm gonna go ahead, and what I was thinking is I'm going to layer these. See, so for early in the morning, not really early, but for morning, this is like a little brainstorm I had, and I don't know what made me think of it, but I was like, oh, I want to layer these like so, and I just feel like it gives that little like pinata feel. And I think I might have just enough. We'll see. Trying to hold them in place to make sure I have enough. And look I think it's going to be perfect. This would also be really good. I'm going to probably, do I want to do it like this so that we have one more layer? I'll probably do it so it's off, and then I can trim the top like that. I just think that's really kind of fun look. So I'm going to go ahead and start taping those down. But I also feel like this would be a really cool look for like a beach card. Like looks like layers of sand or layers of water. So if you did it in blues, it could look like a really cool beach themed card, which y'all know I love that too. All right, so I'm going to make this so that it's just above the top of the card. So I can trim that off. Okay, and then I'm just going to layer these in. And this was the only thing that, oh, you know what I should have done? I should have done this on a layer so that I could have wrapped ribbon around it. But, oh well, too late now. We're going to just let her roll. I'll have to do ribbon of some sort if I decide to do that in a different way. Because I don't really like to put wrap ribbon inside a card. Alright, attach that there. And we'll do this. And layer that one here. And so you can see I just sort of took, they were all the same size. I cut up a piece of polished pink cardstock, and I cut it all, I think it was like 1.5 by 4 1/4 is the size I did. Okay, then a couple more, and then we'll see where we go from here. Put that here, and one more. You could do like a fringy kind of effect too. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I think I'm going to use the little pinata stamp. Alright, so there is our top, and you can see at the top here I can just go ahead and cut this right along the edge. Like so. Kind of missed a little bit. And then this one I was a little off here and there, so I'm going to just trim that up too while I'm here. There we go. Okay. There's that. So that's our cover, so you can see. Alright, now what I'm thinking is I want to stamp, like I said, I'm going to stamp the little pinata image. I have not used him yet. And I have some brights, bright colored blends. Are they going to fit on here? Just about. I did not bring my, I don't have a black ink over here. How'd that happen? I have no idea. Let me grab one. And we're going to stamp him in Memento Black so I can use my Stampin' Blends. So So we'll just stamp him here. And I think I'm going to leave him white, and I'm just going to color like some parts of him. So we're going to color this. We'll color yellow. I'm using some really bright, fun colors. This is Daffodil Delight, I believe. Yep. Light Daffodil Delight. I'm going to color this as well. And there we go. I'm going to color his ears. We'll color those with the polished pink. I'm going to use the light. Let's just see. Yeah, that will work. Polished pink is a very bright pink. But I'm going to color his tail like that too. So we're not going for a realistic look here. Rainbow unicorn look is what we're going for. Alright, then I'm going to take, we'll take some Bermuda Bay, and we'll color that. I'm not really doing any shading either, we're just doing straight coloring, but I like using my blends for this because I've got light and dark, so I can kind of do a little experimenting with that. Let's do the Granny Apple Green. Whoops, wrong side. I like to use this side. There we go. And I think I'm going to use the green for this too. And we'll use the blue for here. And then, I don't know, do I want to use the darker pink since that's the, yeah, let's just do dark pink here. There we go. Okay, so then I'm going to take my scissors and we're going to fussy cut. I know, my friends, I know many of you are not fans of fussy cutting, but I just feel like that's going to be necessary for this one. I'm going to trim it down a little bit. It makes it a little easier to cut if the piece of paper is not huge. Alright, so let's go ahead and get in here and trim up his tail. What's on your agenda for the weekend, friends? Like I said, I will be in my studio. I've got lots of design work to do. So one of the add-on, not one, I think it's going to be the only add-on. I don't know. We'll see what I get to this weekend. But I have the add-on class to design for Virtual Creative Escape. So next week, once registration is closed, I'm going to go ahead and put together the supply list for the make and takes, which I've been working on. And then I'm going to put together a Taco Fiesta add-on class that you can add on to your Virtual Creative Escape, because I am having so much fun playing with this. And then I've got to design classes for the Just Scrap and Retreat next weekend, and I need to design well, so I had Card Club all designed for March. You may have noticed that I did not do a Card Club so far. I think it'll launch next week for basically for April. But the I had used the Seaside Bay bundle, and that one is not available at the moment. But I think it's supposed to come in late next week or early April, so I may run that one in April, but otherwise I need to come up with another one. I have some Shore Club magazine projects to design this weekend, so lots of creating for me this weekend. That's kind of my plan. Of course, I work till 2 on Saturday, and then we'll come here right afterwards and design the afternoon away. I have to just make my list of all the things. And then Sunday, I will spend much of the day here as well. So that is my plan for the weekend. What are you guys all up to? Alright, almost done here. I know, me and my fussy cutting. Alright, there's our cute little pinata. How fun is that? Hello, Michelle. And I had this little guy, which I thought might work. But I feel like it needs something in the background. I actually feel like I want to mute it a little bit with some more white, even though I just used white. This is the decorative circle punch, the pool party one, which I love. And it layers perfectly with, if I can find it, where is it? Is it on my table? Oh yeah, it's over here. The 2-inch circle punch, which came back in the online exclusives, but it seems to be sold out already. So, we shall see. I'm just going to cut one of these. Yeah, so that'll give a little bit more dimension there. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to emboss it, you guys, because I love a good emboss, and I'm totally in love with this one here. This is part of the online exclusives. It's the Basics 3D embossing folders, and there's 3. So you get this kind of basket weavy kind of one, the star one, and this little crosshatch one, which I love. Oh, actually, maybe it's 4. Is there 4? Because this one's in there too. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm going to use this little crosshatch one, which is like my new favorite. I use it all the time. And I'm going to roll that through. Good morning. Yeah, actually, it's almost afternoon here, Zona. About 10 minutes to noon here on the East Coast. Alright. So there I have that. I'm going to layer that on here, I think, and then pop this guy up on top of that, just for a little texture. And then that's going to go on our little polished pink party paper. Okay, now I really do wish that I had thought to put that on a panel so that I could wrap it with ribbon, because I don't really like it to show inside. But what we'll do instead is I'm going to, what do I have? Oh no, that's the wrong colors. That's the other color family. Let's just use the white, I think. Oh, I have one that's already been opened here. I wish I had, actually, you know what I still have? Look at what I still have. This was from a paper pumpkin. Aha, I'm gonna use this one. This was from a paper pumpkin a while ago, and I saved it. And I'm gonna use this one to do a little bow. And I think I'm gonna do a single bow. I was thinking about doing a double, but I want just a single. Maybe a floppy bow. Like that. Okay, and then 10 minutes to 4 in the UK. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. I'm going to be coming over and visiting you soon. In May, we're going to London before our Norway trip. So we're going to the Harry Potter studios and some of the London sites. So that's so exciting. I love that you're watching. Thanks for being here. All right, so this I think I'm going to put kind of over here, but we got to figure out what my sentiment is and what that's going to look like. So we have You Spice Up My Life, which, your nacho average friend. We're not doing nachos. Spectacular. Holy guacamole. So none of these actually really work with the pinata, because I don't have any of the tacos or nachos. So let's think here. Do I have any other stamp sets on my desk? I do not. But I do have, this is from the paper pumpkin that was still on my desk, but I don't have a happy. Let me just grab that stamp set for a second, since it was on my desk. See what we've got in there. Maybe we can come up with a good greeting from paper pumpkin. Yes, earlier this week I made the paper pumpkin ones. You deserve the best. Sending all our love to an incredible woman. Here's to another year girl, to a mother. None of those work. Let's see what's on this one. Easter, spring. To call, or, well, we've got happy. So we could do happy birthday. I think this happy's kind of cute, actually. Let's use the happy and the birthday from this one. Hi, Julie. Yes, I'm excited. That'll be fun. All right, I'm going to use happy. I think I'm going to put it on another cardstock though. Let's see. Let's stamp this. And I'm actually thinking I want to use a little petal pink. Do I have petal pink over here somewhere? I do. Let's see. Yeah, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe Bermuda? Let's see. Or actually, maybe crumb cake. Crumb cake's always good. Let me grab Bermuda just in case I decide to go that route. Bermuda's one of the colors. Oh, that's kind of cute. It's like nice and fun and pop. Yeah, let's try the Bermuda. Let's do it like that. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to stamp it in the black. And, whoops, does not seem like my black ink is very well inked. So let's get it good and inked. Okay, and I'm going to stamp that here. Oh, it's upside down. I'm like, why does that not look right? That was really baffling me for a minute. I'm like, does it say happy birthday? Okay, there we go. Nice. So, I think I've taught you guys this trick before, but let's go ahead and show you again. Let me grab a pencil, and I want to fussy cut this happy. So what you can do is grab a pencil, and you're going to lightly outline this, like kind of like bubble letters. Do you remember how you used to do that? Did you used to do that? I used to do it on my paper bag covered books. Remember those days? I'm dating myself here. All right, so I'm just gonna do like that. Okay, now you can use that as a guide for when you're cutting. So I'm gonna go ahead, just trim it down. And I like to cut just inside it so that you don't see any of that pencil mark. It just gives you a little more structure when you're cutting, because I feel like sometimes it can be hard to fussy cut letters like this. But it's one of my favorite things to do. All right. I'm gonna go a little deeper than I did with the pencil. There we go. I should have been a little bit closer in. I like my little bubble a little closer. All right, so we're gonna do this. Lots of fussy cutting today. Where are my fussy cutter friends? I know it's not many of you. All right, there we go. Almost done. Then we'll do a little birthday stamp to go along with this, and then we'll just assemble it all. We'll have a cute little pinata card. All right. There we go. There's our happy. Hi, Susan. I keep wanting to put it this way, and it feels like it's supposed to say happy birthday. And I'm like, what is wrong with the writing? But it's this way. Okay, so let's see how I want this to work. I probably should just tape this all together because I kind of know what I'm going to do there. Maybe. Now I'm not sure I like the Bermuda Bay after I did all that. Happy. I'm going to tape these two together because I know I like that. I might have to find a smaller happy because I'm not totally loving that. I don't know. I like that it's bright and fun. I'm just not too crazy about it. Yeah, it's not working for me. Let's grab, I'm trying to think, what's the stamp set that has birthday? Hang on one second, my friends. It is the, oh shoot, it has a really good birthday one. I don't know, my friends. I can't think. Oh, here we go. Here's one. I believe it's this one. I was just looking for a nice, long, skinny one. This was not the one I was looking for, but it will work. Let's use this one. Okay, so I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this. I don't mind that it's big, Susan. It's just that it doesn't fit with, like, it's too big for this one. Like, there's so much white space here. I think it would be good, but it just doesn't fit with the little pinata guy at the moment. So we're gonna change our plan. I like the nice big font because it kind of took up some of the white space, but it just was not working. So we're going to use a nice long skinny like that. And whoops, getting my bow back. I'm going to trim that down. And there we go. I'm actually going to trim this way too. Make it nice and skinny. Probably could have done it in a darker font, or a colored font rather. Alright, I'm going to put him on with some dimensionals. Got some minis here. Let's just do that. Whoops. Mini minis. Like so. Oops. Ah! Runaway pinata. Let's put him here. Okay. And then I think I'm going to put him there. And then we're probably going to have to overlap him a little bit. Let's do little angled ends here. We'll pop him there. And maybe like that. Kind of like that. We're going to run with it. And I'll just put him here. So it stays there. Whoops. Okay. And then I think I'll put that on flat, but I'll just have to pop this with some dimensionals. And then we'll use regular adhesive for here. Okay, like that. Then where do we want our little, almost 60 degrees, I know. I'm really kind of bummed that I have to go to work early today. It's so nice out. Shelby and I did make it a little walk this morning though, so that's good. Alright, so we're going to stick that there. And this will go like that. We'll attach these. And then, of course, we're going to need some bling. And I need a little mini glue dot, which, where are my mini glue dots? Here they are. Okay. Yes, I agree, Donna. It did it was, the sizing was off a little bit. Like I said, I liked that it was a large scale font, but it was, like you said, too big for the pinata. This works better. All right. Let's take this. I'm going to put that here. Like so. Probably should trim up the ends here a little bit, and then we need some bling. So I almost feel like something basic would be good. Those might be fun. They're the beach ones. I kind of like the opaqueness of them. What else do I got? Do I have, the other thing I was thinking is just good old-fashioned rhinestones, but I'm not even sure I have any of those in stock at the moment. I do not. So let's do these. I kind of like these, so we're just going to put a couple of those and one of those, and then of course we'll do a tiny bit of Wink of Stella here, carefully so that you don't mix the colors. And then I think we can call it good. And actually, you know what might be fun? I'm going to actually add Wink of Stella to these little torn edges. Just for a little bit more interest. Fun. And there you have it. There is our card. I think this one might be my favorite so far with this Taco Fiesta set, you guys. It is so much fun to play with. I don't know why it took me so long to start playing with this one. It is a blast. I'm super excited. Alright, there we go. So, there you have it. There's our most recent Taco Fiesta. And then, hey Sophia, there's the ones we did before. Look at those chili peppers. Those are super sparkly. Super cute set. I love it. So there you have it. I do think that pink one is my favorite. Love to know which one your favorite is so far we've made with the Taco Fiesta. We've got number 1 for Holy Guacamole, number 2 for the birthday, number 3 for You Spice Up My Life, which is really cute too. All right, my friends, thanks so much for joining me. Thanks for watching early today. I'm so glad you're here with me. I am always happy to see you, and I hope I will see you again next week for our YouTube Live on Tuesday at 2 p.m. and our Facebook. Actually, I won't have a Facebook Live next week because I will be at a crop. So we'll see you on Tuesday. All right, my friends, have a great weekend, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.